What up? Welcome to another episode of the Brandon Janeau Show. As you know, I am Brandon Janeau, and like always on all podcast platforms, Brandon Janeau Show. Social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Facebook, Brandon Janeau Show. And of course, YouTube channel, Brandon Janeau Show. Go subscribe, comment, follow, all that stuff. You know what to do. You know. Tonight, it is Wrestling Life. And on this episode of Wrestling Life, I am doing my top 10 list. Nope, it's not a wrestler. It's a pay-per-view. See, Money in the Bank is around the corner. Money in the Bank will be next Saturday, to be exact. And I decided to do my favorite matches. Now, matches, not just the Money in the Bank match, matches of this pay per view. They've had some really great matches at Money in the Bank, which is crazy to say, but they've had some amazing matches. Now, yes, the Money in the Bank ladder match can also be in this because it is Money in the Bank for a goddamn reason. So, let's get into it. If you know I do my top 10 list, you know I start at 10, go all the way up to 1. That's how we got to do it. So, starting off at number 10, it is the men's Money in the Bank ladder match 2021. This is literally right after the pandemic. This was the first pay per view they did after WrestleMania in front of fans, which is crazy to say. But this was the first one. And this ladder match was amazing. Ricochet, Matt Riddle, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Big E, Shinsuke Nakamura, John Morrison, kind of, but John Morrison is a fucking pro at ladder matches, so I get that one. And Kevin Owens, an incredible ladder match. And the winner is even more surprising to a lot of people. But if you know, Big E was like a fan favorite, clearly from New Day, but everybody wanted him to get that push, man. And he got it. Not only did he get it, he actually won the fucking title, which is rare with Money in the Bank. So he actually won the title. So, but the match itself was fucking phenomenal, man. Incredible body matchup. Everybody got the offense off. Ricochet did a couple flips off the fucking. It's wild. It's wild. So yeah, coming in at number 9, Roman Reigns versus Edge for the Universal Championship at that same pay per view. An incredible matchup. This was the first time Roman and Edge actually really fought each other one on one. Of course, everybody knows how it ended. Seth Rollins came out and cheated Edge, screwed Edge, and then they went on to have their trilogy, incredible trilogy itself. And I thought it was an amazing matchup. This is Tribal Chief. This is the beginning of the Tribal Chief Roman fucking Reigns. Like, we're only like 9 months into this Tribal Chief, gimmick. I won't say gimmick, but Tribal Chief Roman Reigns era. Who would have known that it would have lasted 3 fucking years? But yeah, yeah. Coming in, number 8. I must really love the Universal Championship because I must really love the Universal Championship. It's coming in at number 8 is Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles for the Universal title. This was AJ's first title defense after beating Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. This was his first title defense, and it was against AJ Styles at Money in the Bank. On paper, a dream match. In reality, a dream match. What the fuck did you think I was gonna say? Seth Rollins is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. AJ Styles is also one of my favorite wrestlers of all fucking times. So it was like a dream come true. Everybody knows everybody knows the video of Seth trying to do the stump on AJ Styles, and then AJ caught him mid air and hit him with the Styles Clash. Like, it was in that match. Yeah. So an incredible matchup. Both men went out there, had an incredible match. Like I've said, my brother, straight through the ropes. My family straight through the ropes. The first time you get a title match, it's probably with AJ Styles. They did it with Roman. They did it with Seth. They did it with Cody. That rivalry, he's the perfect person to start off your title rivalries with because he fucking makes sense. AJ Styles is one of the greatest wrestlers to ever fucking do it. So yeah, coming in number 7, it is the women's Money in the Bank match from last year's Money in the Bank. Again, creating stars, and nothing was better than seeing Io Sky finally, finally break out of damage control. Io Sky was getting a lot of love, especially after her match with Bianca Belair in Puerto Rico. It was an amazing match that the two had. So a lot of people was waiting for Io Sky to kind of break out of damage control. And then when she finally did, when she finally won this Money in the Bank briefcase, it was like, okay, this makes sense. The way she also won it, she handcuffed Becky Lynch and Bayley together. So neither one could actually climb the fucking ladder anymore. And then she used Bayley as a goddamn like and she climbed over Bayley and got the briefcase. This shit was incredible. All in all, man, and also all these women went crazy in this match. Io, Bayley, Trish, Zoe Stark, Becky. This shit was amazing. It was one of the best ladder matches that they had put on for the women, probably ever. Like it was an incredible ladder match. Yeah. Coming in number 6. How do I do this? Coming in number 6 is the men's ladder match from that same pay per view. I love this matchup too. Like I said, create new stars. A lot of people will still say they're pissed off about how it ended because they wanted LA Knight to win. Now LA Knight was fucking fire at this time, but it wasn't time to put the briefcase on him. It wasn't. I always said Damian Priest should win the Money in the Bank briefcase. I've always said it because it made fucking sense. Just like Io Sky at Backlash, Damian Priest put on a fucking phenomenal match. At least with Io, she's in the ring with an actual wrestler. This man had to go out there and perform a street fight with Bad Bunny at Backlash. And that match was the best match of 2023. Wasn't even close. One of the best matches of 2023. The only match I think I had over that match when I did my 2023 list might have been Cody and Roman. Like that might have been the only match I had over it because that fucking match was phenomenal. So it was only right at Money in the Bank you gave him the fucking briefcase since he deserved it. It just made sense, man. All in all, man, the match was incredible. Logan Paul, Ricochet, who else was in that match? Santos Escobar, like I said, LA Knight. Um, that match was really fucking good. Like really fucking good. But yeah. So, like I said, gotta recap it, obviously. So coming in at number 10 is the men's Money in the Bank 2021. Number 9, Roman Reigns versus Edge. At 2021's Money in the Bank for the Universal Championship. Number 8, AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship 2019. Yeah. Money in the Bank. Um, coming in at number 7 is the women's Money in the Bank ladder match at 2023's Money in the Bank in London. And number 6 is the men's Money in the Bank ladder match in 2023 in London. Number 5. Kicking off the list is AJ Styles versus John Cena. The first ever encounter between these two was at Money in the Bank. Believe it or not. Yep. Want to say 2016 Money in the Bank. Yep. AJ Styles had just got on the scene. He had fought Chris Jericho at WrestleMania. Yeah, fought Chris Jericho at WrestleMania. Then the next pay per view, he had his back-to-back matches with Roman Reigns for the for the WWE Championship. So everybody's like, what is he gonna do after that? Enter in John Cena. Everybody wanted to see these two fight. Everybody wanted to see these two wrestle. It was obvious. Let's have this match. And at Money in the Bank 2016, we had that match. It was one of the best matches out this thing. Now, of course, I have been. A lot of people say it was the SummerSlam match. Me personally, I love their match at the Royal Rumble in 2017 for the WWE Championship. I thought that was way more. I thought that was a way better fucking match. But this match was incredible. Now, of course, they had a bullshit finish. Of course, the Good Brothers, the OC, came out uh, and screwed John Cena. But all in all, it was still a really good fucking match. Um, so yeah, um, yeah, I really love this match. Coming in number 4, the Usos versus the Street Profits for the undisputed tag team championships at Money in the Bank 2022. Yeah. This is right after the Usos won the undisputed titles, became undisputed champions. So for it to be the first matchup was the Street Profits in this match, I, I get so pissed off because they literally ran it back a couple weeks later at SummerSlam, and it fucking sucked. It didn't suck, but it wasn't as good as this one. I watched this match again just to like make sure I wasn't tripping. This fucking match was phenomenal. Like, damn, fucking phenomenal. So I got why they ran it back at SummerSlam, but man, you talk about a hype killer. That shit was, man. I was like, and then they added Jeff Jarrett. I was like, what the fuck? I don't want no, man. Yeah, they killed my buzz for this fight. They killed my buzz, man. Yeah, man. But this match was that match at Money in the Bank. Chef kiss. Fucking phenomenal. And I understand why they did it because the referee didn't see Montez's forward arm come up. I got it. But this match was fucking phenomenal. Go back, watch it if you have it on Peacock. I think they probably got it on YouTube now. Excuse me. Go watch it. It's like 22 some minutes of just them fucking killing it. This was a tag team match at its finest. Yeah. Coming in number 3. I don't know what's up with Money in the Bank and tag team matches because these motherfuckers are great. Last year, the first Bloodline Civil War match. The Usos versus Roman and Solo. All in all, I didn't. If you cut out the first maybe 15-20 minutes of this match, you cut out the first 15-20 minutes of this match, it just cut to the end. Fucking phenomenal. The slow beatdown of the Usos by Solo and Roman, and then you get to the end where Solo and Roman, you know, do the beginning of the spike spear, Samoan spike spear, and Roman stacks up the Usos, and he's like, "Yeah, this is over." Boom! And just everybody in London like, "Oh my god!" Kicked out of the mat. Oh man, Roman. This is the first time Solo looked at Roman, and Roman didn't know what the fuck he was doing in the match. He's like, "I don't know I don't know what to do." And Solo's looking at him like, "What the what the fuck are you doing? Like, come on!" Yeah, they tell him like, "Come on!" Like, like even at WrestleMania, perfect callback because at WrestleMania 40, he did the same shit. He like, Roman, let's go, come on. He's like, I know. This was that. It was kind of, and then Solo gets, double teamed by the Usos, and then Jay ends up pinning Roman, which launched another title match for him. I don't know why. It was stupid. Um, but this match, all in all, was amazing. It was because it was storytelling, man. And this is where WWE is such a fucking amazing brand at. And this was one of those times where storytelling just overwhelmingly won the day. Speaking of storytelling, because coming at number 2, it is CM Punk versus John Cena, Money in the Bank 2011 for the WWE Championship. We all know what happened with this match. We all know what happened. Still doesn't stop it from being one of the greatest goddamn things that ever happened in wrestling at the time. A decade later, and we still talk about this match. 30 something minutes of pure emotion, storytelling, and actually just the two best wrestlers in the fucking company just wrestling against each other. Can you be mad at that? What a fucking. Imagine if CM Punk would have came out to Cult of Personality that night in Chicago. Oh, and not a couple weeks later, after he left the company and took the belt. Yeah, this match was phenomenal. Fucking incredible. CM Punk beating John Cena at that time in wrestling allure, that shit didn't happen. This is, to the people on the internet, this was Super Cena. You don't beat Super Cena. And he beat Cena. Not just beat him, he left the fucking company and took the belt with him. That don't happen. That don't happen. He did it in his hometown. He took the belt, won the damn match, and immediately became a man-made superstar. Literally that night. Actually, before that night. A lot of people will say that night, but we forget that he also did the pipe bomb before that match. And he became a goddamn superstar the following weeks up to that match. This was also the first time in kayfabe Vince McMahon lost control of WWE. Triple H took over, right? This was the first time we saw that ever play out. So this was a really great match, and it was the first time I think Money in a Bank we didn't give a fuck who had won the Money in a Bank because the story was better than the person that had it at the time. Now, of course, the person that had it at the time was Alberto Del Rio, so like, who gave a fuck about that person? He fucked up the summer of Punk. I don't give a shit about that dude. It became like the fall of Punk. Really, it wasn't like the summer; it was the fall of Punk. But yeah, that was. But that match still to this day is one of the greatest Money in the Bank matches of all time. Now I know a lot of people sit here and say, "How in the fuck is that not number one?" Because I think a match was better. In that is all three Shield members winning the fucking title on the same damn night. It's amazing. All three members of the Shield holding the WWE Championship in the same damn night. It is one of the best. I have said numerous times. Seth Rollins is one of my favorite wrestlers. So him coming back in 2016, same Money in the Bank pay per view as John Cena, AJ Styles. Him coming back in 2016, Vegas, and taking on Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship, a title that he never goddamn lost to begin with, was all great for me. So when he won the belt from Roman that night, which, by the way, is on YouTube because I saw it today. That match is like 30 minutes long. Fucking phenomenal, incredible, incredible matchup between those two. They always got great chemistry in the ring. I actually think Roman and Seth actually have the best chemistry between Roman and Seth have the best chemistry. I would say Roman and Kevin Owens. That's like his two best competitive opponents ever in WWE. Roman and Seth and Kevin Owens are Roman Reigns' two best opponents in WWE. Like I've never seen a bad Kevin Owens and Roman match. I've never seen a bad Seth and Roman match ever. And those two are incredible. So imagine having your your first matchup be for the WWE Championship after you tore your ACL, MCL. Yeah, he blew out a lot of fucking ligaments in his knee. And for him to have Roman Reigns, who at the time WWE was literally trying everything in their power, and I mean everything in their fucking power, to make the star. And people was just like, nah. People were like, nah, nah. This match is incredible. The redesign, rebuild, Seth Rollins. It's crazy. It was an incredible matchup, man. I love this matchup. So amazing. And of course, like I said, the ending, of course, with Dean Ambrose cashing in Money in the Bank on Seth, just made it even more crazier. It's one of my favorite matches that Roman and Seth have ever had. I can't wait to see what's going to happen when Roman comes back. Seth's already back. I can't wait. But that is the list. So let me go ahead and rehash it. At number one, at number 10, should I say, Men's Money in the Bank 2011, 2021. Number 9, Roman versus Edge for the Universal Championship at the 2021 Money in the Bank. Number 8, Seth versus AJ Styles at the 2019 Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank for the Universal Championship. Number 7, the Women's Money in the Bank match at the 2023 Money in the Bank. Number 6, the Men's Money in the Bank ladder match at the same pay-per-view 2023. Number 5, AJ Styles versus John Cena, their first encounter ever in WWE in 2016. Number 4, the Usos versus Street Profits in 2022's Money in the Bank for the for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. Number 3, the first ever Bloodline Civil War, the Usos versus Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. Number 2, CM Punk versus John Cena for the WWE Championship in fight for pretty much WWE. 2011 Money in the Bank. And number 1, Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns with the iconic cash in of Dean Ambrose at the 2016 Money in the Bank pay-per-view. My next top 10 list will be the one and only, the Olympic gold medalist himself, Kurt Angle. I will be doing my top 10 matches. Now, this is going to be interesting because I'm not just going to be doing WWE. I'm going to go and find his TNA matches too. So that is going to be pretty fucking interesting. But other than that, man, Money in the Bank is next Saturday. Heat Wave is next Sunday. I will be doing both of those shows. And I will be doing my first debate, like I said just recently. It'll be Kurt Angle and Seth and Shawn Michaels. I'm trying to come up with the categories of how I'm going to do that. But yeah. But until next time, I am Brandon Janeau. This has been the Brandon Janeau Show. This is Wrestling Life. Peace. Go watch some Money in the Bank. Peace.